Alright, what's up amigos? It's the fucking Worm here, and I thought I was gonna have a nice trolling video for you, but the audio wasn't really quite fixed yet. I think I need a new mix amp for the Astros because they took out the optic cord for the Xbox Series X, and there's no optic, like, input, so it's just USB input, and it kind of gets distorted, and it's all one flat, volume, so you can't really hear me versus the other guys, especially when I say something, because it's just me, like, you know, destroying the other guys. But you don't know what they said. So that being said, these are the just a couple of, and I never really make, like, you know, complaint videos because there's always a way to fuck around the system. But in this one, these are the things that I don't like about the game. I'm sure you guys will get one that I do like about the game, but it's just, it's not. Things are not good in Call of Duty build. Not like it's the worst one ever. It's just, these are my top annoyances. There's 6 of them. Firstly, the levels have no, like, even though this is probably the only back-to-the-wall scenario, you have no back-to-the-wall situation in the levels, whereas, like, this is the only one where there's one entrance. But, you know, they can throw fucking Molotov cocktails up there. And even though your trophy system, that's what I roll with when I get up here usually, is if you get the trophy system, it will take care of all the stuff, especially when you have Flak Jacket, but nobody's gonna get near you. You're still gonna fucking destroy them, but the levels don't really have that whole hijacked feel to them, where you can't, like, plant down, put your back to the wall, and just destroy noobs as they come in. They tend to make, like, 8 different entrances for every single spot on the map, so it kind of, you know, grinds my gears. Secondly, the shotguns suck, unless you're very close, and this is the only worthwhile shotgun, because the other one just blows. They don't have the range, they don't have the dynamics, you know, and they make them secondary weapons, whereas, like, they should have focused on the primary ones, much like they did in the other ones, but it's a second thought in here, because, you know, the shotguns can be beast mode, but not if you fucking castrate them. You take some balls off, it's... Actually, that's in a conversation we should probably not get into here on YouTube. So, the third one is the sniper aim assist. It's fucking nuts. Like, the hit window for snipers in this is ridiculous, with the fact that there is no replay that you can go into theater mode and check it out. Because I think what they did with the other Black Ops ones was they gave you such a big hit window because you could go into theater mode later, and it didn't want to, you know, I think they didn't want to get caught with the pants down by you guaranteeing to snipe somebody, so they made the hit window bigger when you went back and checked it out later for your saved videos or whatever. But in this one, it's fucking nuts with the sniper rifle. I even snipe well, and I'm the most autistic-looking sniper you'd ever see if I actually equip one. There's a couple times that I pick it up, and even in this game, it's demonic how nasty I am with sniper, especially on satellite. That level, it's insane. So fuck the snipers. They overpowered the snipers and underpowered the shotguns, which is, it brings a tear to my eye. Fourth one is that there are no claymores whatsoever. The claymores are gone. They're fucking gone. At best, we have a timed bouncing Betty. And the bouncing Betty's blue. The only reason we use bouncing Betty's, what we call whoopie pies back in Black Ops 2, is because we didn't have the cojones to unlock the claymores yet. But then the claymores came out, and it was fucking awesome. The bouncing Betty's, why would you bring in bouncing Betty's and not claymores? Doesn't make much sense. And why wouldn't you make them just a lethal that you can have, you know, where, oh, that really fucking sucks when they took away the claymores and didn't even make it. If you could at least make a claymore, you know, a time thing, just putting on the bouncing Betty's thing and, like, just make the bouncing Betty the lethal. Really appreciate that there, Treyarch. Really appreciate that shit. And then the, you know, number 5 would be, okay, like, the claymores are not part of the perks, but the perks are automatic. Like, everybody runs with the same shit. Everybody has Flak Jacket, myself included, and then they usually use perk greed, because nobody goes for the fucking, ooh, let's put 7 attachments on my gun. So they have perk greed, so you get the obvious 2 being Flak Jacket and Engineer, and then you get, Ghost, and this is perk 3, you get Ghost and Cold-Blooded, and then in 2, you either get the faster proximity one, or, and Scavenger. Those are pretty much like, they make the perks so, like, automatic that you get, because they make the other ones kind of god-awful, that you just pick the same ones, but everybody runs around with the same shit, so they're really not perks, they're the, like, obvious choices. Nobody uses Tracker. Who the fuck uses Tracker? people use Ghost and you know, Assassin or whatever to run around silent, and you know, if they're not using Assassin, then they're using Scavenger. I called all the perks right there, and I'm not even looking at the fucking game, but I can memorize them because they're the ones I see so often. And then the last gripe I got is that there's no shield. My shield has been taken from me. I feel like, you know, in most good war stories, the hero's always like, well, I'll be taken out on my shield. Not in this fucking game, you won't. This game doesn't even offer a shield. They give you all these bullshit-ass perks. You still give it as a fucking kill streak something. But they took it, and they won't give it. I don't know why the shield was such a big deal, especially with how many, like, spots you can run in and at different angles. Like, they did it with the other Black Ops game, and that was so badass when it had the microwave oven on it. And that really made it tough for people to get into where you're at. But in this one, no shield. And fuck you, they didn't, this is the Cold War. All those Russians had was iron and steel and shit. So, like, I don't see why the shield wasn't added. But it got taken away. And they might introduce it in a later pack. You never know. I mean, those guys sometimes throw it out. And I'm not saying that this is the worst Call of Duty, because I actually quite enjoy it. Once you get used to the levels, there's not a level that I don't like. It's just that there's things I don't like about every level. You know what I mean? You catch my drift? They are very fun levels. This was my least favorite level until I found this spot, and then this spot's fucking dope. I do 22 and 1, and that's just because I'm trying to shoot him, and I have no ammo left, so I just got neglectful up there. But, like, you can rape on every map as long as you're pretty good on them, and like I said, there's not one level I don't like. They made every level really well, but I just see the little, you know, points where I can make it so much better if I just had a fucking shield, maybe, and a couple claymores. Give me some tools and let me do my thing, and we'll see how the fuck it goes. But no, I see why they didn't want to, because they know I'd destroy their game. And so would you guys, because then once you guys find out the same shit, you guys destroy me. So it is what it is, but these are my, I guess, 6 complaints about this game. But it's actually a pretty fun game, and Cyberpunk comes out on, I don't know, in 2 days. So, I don't know. Get good, noobs. Get good.